Hey, what is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Well, Solana has been making an absolutely amazing move over the last 24 hours, looking to break out of a key level of resistance, creating a beautiful bullish pattern with some very nice price targets to the upside. So of course, with that being said, let's go ahead and let's get into it. Now, one thing that we can see is that coming off of this massive level of resistance in which we saw over the last few months, we did see this big push to the upside yesterday, which was a massive move. I mean, that was absolutely necessary just because we saw this resistance here over the last week, right? We tried it, couldn't do it, tried it, couldn't do it, but we finally saw this big breakout. Well, what we're looking at right now is the possible formation of a support on top of that level before some type of continuation to the upside. Now, what we can see is that kind of looking at this thing from more of a zoomed out perspective, we can see that this looks to be a possible textbook bullish flag in which we see a move to the upside, creating a pole. And if we go ahead, let's just honestly just take this. We draw our distance from the bottom, the low that we set, to the top of this possible flag. What we're going to do is then take that distance and apply it to our breakout, and that gives us our price target. And one thing we can see is that if we are to break out to the top side of this flag, we may definitely be looking at some type of move to $183, which gives us that new local high, which is exactly what we are looking for. So what we need to be paying very close attention to right now is that as we are consolidating in this key level of VPVR resistance and support, that if we do see that breakout, we're very likely, where it's very within the realm of possibility of us to roll and start to see that big move to the upside, which gives us that big breakout target of a growth of over, let's see, a 15.6% right now. Now, if we look at this thing in the more long-term perspective, if we are able to clear this bullish flag in which we're forming, if we're able to break out the top side of it, that also has us clearing this absolutely massive level of VPVR resistance and support, meaning that it is the last big challenge that we have before looking to make another move to the upside. Just like we saw back here, once we saw this clearing, we saw that big move to the upside. We failed to establish the support, but I think with the momentum that we have now, I think that if we're able to make this move, that we would likely come back down to find that support on top of that level before seeing an upward continuation. Because do remember, we have a very crucial level that we absolutely must capture right now, and that is the 0.618 to 0.786 Fibonacci retracement level as provided by our all-time high down to the swing low created on September 21st. This is our target. This is the zone that we absolutely want to enter. We need to get into here and we need to clear it. And if we do see a full-blown breakout from this bullish flag, it puts us in this zone, which gets us just even closer to finally seeing that big move above this level, sitting at around $200 that we have been looking for ever since we put in this low. So what we're looking at right now is the possible formation of the pattern that gets us there. And so you absolutely must watch this level. If you wanted like a very numeric, like a number, I would go ahead and give it $165. Now that we're holding around 160, we're looking for 165. And if we clear that, definitely be looking for that big move to the upside. Now, if we are to fall here, if we do start to roll over, I think that we still do have a lot of possibility to find support on our key $152 region. Now, not only is it going to be key based off of our VPVR as seen on the charts here, that's just the bottom of our valley. I also do believe that based off of this trend line in which we set, that we could look at some type of roll in which we continue to establish that support, run into this key level, this key valley on the VPVR, which pushes us back to the upside. But if we do start to lose 150, that puts us back into the danger zone as we were back here, in which we're looking at 137 being our minimum support. If we lose 137, things may get a little ugly and we may be looking at a continuous fall back towards $120 to $110. So definitely be looking that if the price does roll out of the bottom side of this possible, of course, bullish flag, it wouldn't be a bullish flag if it rolled out the bottom, but you get the point of this symmetrical, this very consolidational event. Let's give it that. Out of this consolidational event, if we roll out the bottom, be looking for $152 to hold and look for us to still make that move to the upside, back to recapture 160 and then to recapture back up towards $183. This was a big power move by Solana. I'm very happy to see that we were able to break this resistance line. And now it comes down to, can we find some support either here or here? Right down here, and use that to go back up to our key zone of resistance. Because remember, if we clear our key zone of resistance, this thing's going to 250, it's going to $300. I do honestly believe that. And seeing a big move to set a new local high right here would get us just one step closer. So I do believe this is going to happen very soon, possibly by Monday. So keep an eye out, keep a very close eye on these levels, as they are going to serve as extremely important. And you all do know the drill. I will update you as soon as something huge does happen. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on all notifications so you're not late to the party, and you can also maximize your gains in crypto. But that being said, I will see you all very soon. You all have an absolutely amazing weekend, and I will see you all next time. Peace.